What's this? Female-led action movies like Tomb Raider are finally allowed to be just okay, and that's actually a great thing. Ah yes, let's encourage mediocrity. Fuck off. Next. Ticket pre-sales for Avengers Infinity War have already surpassed Black Panther's record in just 6 hours. More Marvel movies. Off you fuck. I guess I won't be going to the cinema then. Stay at home and jerk it I shall.
It's time to Netflix and chill with Annihilation, a creepy sci-fi film that came out recently that has Natalie Hershlag and a team of female scientists exploring weird goings-on. That's the wrong footage. Thank you. It all goes tits up as Hershlag and her slags get embroiled in a strange zone of alien entities and body horror. That is also the wrong footage, but at the same time, it feels right. Let's take a gander at this film, and of course there will be spoilers, because this is Smack Talk, and I'm a bastard. The movie begins with Natalie being interrogated by Alex Yu from Prey about her super special mission involving an ever-growing alien territory here on Earth. And then she tells us a tale of aliens and bitch fights. This all started when an alien crash-landed into a lighthouse and renovated it into a living space. Bloody hipsters gentrifying everything. We then cut to Princess Padme doing a lecture on cells and cancer, which is basically the whole metaphor of the film explained to us. There you go, the end. Why do films do this? It feels insulting to the audience having to explain the premise of the film at the start with a lecture. Don't hold my fucking hand, I'm a big boy now. So far, so dry. But shit hits the fan when Hershey's husband comes back home after being missing for a year. It's Oscar Isaac, and he's in complete shell shock as he realizes he was in The Last Jedi. Ugh. Just like the audience of The Last Jedi, he starts vomiting blood. I know how you feel, buddy. Natalie is whisked off to a super-secret science facility, and we are introduced to the Shimmer, a weird growing alien area where people have been exploring and going missing for 3 years, except for Oscar Isaac, who comes back to get the taste of Disney dick out of his mouth. We also briefly meet the all-female team of Expendables going in to explore. Natalie joins the Suicide Squad heading off into the unknown because there wouldn't be a movie otherwise. This is where the premise gets a little bit flimsy. After 3 years of trying to get to the lighthouse, countless missing people, they decide, fuck it, let's send 5 mentally unstable women into the breach without hazmat suits. They have the radiation suits, look! Send in the glowworms! All the women have spurious reasons for wanting to go in and giving up on life. They all seem one-dimensional, and all their backstories are quickly explained in an exchange Padme and some woman have in a serene moment on a river. All 5 of them can be summed up as mature lady with cancer, woman with nothing but box wine and cats, a self-harmer, an angry lesbian, and Hershlag is there because she feels guilty about her jungle fever. And also wants to find out what happened to Oscar Isaac.
It just doesn't make sense. Why send mentally unstable people into a place that will unhinge them quicker? Why not parachute them to the source of the disturbance rather than several miles away? There's so many plot holes, like...
You have autism, just like me.
Shut up!
Anyway, it's very hard to become attached to these characters, and Natalie herself is quite wooden in the acting department. It lets it down, but the movie does excel in weird. As someone who loves John Carpenter's The Thing, it scratches my body horror itch, and the world building is very creepy and beautiful at times, with a nice air of tension permeating throughout. If you like Roadside Picnic or even the video game Stalker, you can get a kick out of this and its similarities. If the film was just Natalie and Cancer Lady exploring this world together, with their characters fleshed out in intriguing ways and with better writing, this could have been more compelling. That's the problem with this film. It's beautiful, but very flawed. After deadweight characters get disposed of, Natalie reaches the lighthouse to meet a psychedelic space anus. After the light show, it turns into a dubstep-speaking alien that just wants to hug Hershlag. This trippy thing tries to mimic Natalie, and the scene starts to look really arty, like some pretentious interpretive dance. This is the point where the art house critics huff their farts. Natalie gets tired of its bullshit and gives it the world's crappiest birthday present, a phosphor grenade. It kills the alien, who follows the head vampire rule, and all the bad things go away with its death. Or so we think, because it pulls the eye-rolling cliched glowing eyes cliffhanger bollocks. For Christ's sake.
Don't get me wrong. It's an okay film, just not a great film. It's pretty, but has moments where it's pretty dumb. If you like eerie stuff, body horror, and anus symbolism, then give it a watch. It's just missing something to make it an exceptional film. Take that how you will. I'm in the movie, you can't act, na 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 na.